attorney at law by profession.
Thank you, Chairman. Now, if we look at the 31st March accounts, we find there is a profit of 88 billion for the quarter compared to the loss of 35 billion last year. So that gives, when you look at the equity of the equity is about 638. For 3 months, the return on capital has been more than 12 or 13% for 3 months. Then for a year, the return is about 50% when you compare. So there is enough scope here to reduce the electricity, especially for the domestic consumer and those who are having less than 30 units consumption. And I like to give some ideas how you can reduce our cost in the future. One is we should go for nuclear power generation. That's very important. All over the world, in the West, nuclear power generation is there, which gives you a very low cost, so we must go for that. And we can always get some countries to join us in that on a build, operate, transfer basis, our term. Then you can, the CMC rates, when you pay 1 year in advance, you get a 10% discount. Same thing you can implement here if anybody pays 1 year electricity bill in advance to give them a 10% discount. There is a lot of water going to sea, like Kennedy Ganga and other places, which you can put a dam and control and have electricity. So if the government is unable to do, they can get some public partnership and do it. Then cost reduction has to be done at the electricity board, and I think we can get the help of accountants, like the Institute of Chartered Accountants will help us. Yeah, I am also a member, Chartered Accountant. We can help you all on a voluntary basis to reduce the cost of electricity board. Then solar power loan should be given through CEB, like they are given long time ago. LED bulbs were given to the consumers on an installment basis. Same way, solar power also can be given. So you should arrange some funding from World Bank and other places to give like that. Then almost everybody will have solar power. That's the best thing for us to do. Then fixed charge earlier was 30 rupees, it went up to 400, and now they are reduced. We have to reduce it some more. India is giving 100 units free for domestic consumers and also for farmers for their farmland. They are giving free electricity. CEB debts, there are a lot of debts in CEB. I think they have taken CPC debts by the Treasury. Same way, if the CEB debts are taken over by the Treasury, the cost will get reduced and we can reduce our electricity bill. The CEB should be made a company and they should be listed in the stock exchange. So there will be monies coming in from the stock exchange, and that will be good for the country as well as for the CEB and the consumers. CEB should have better treasury and financial management and reduce their costs. When you compare last year, they have reduced their finance costs and some of the costs have come down. Still more, there is enough scope for you to reduce. There are a lot of assets in the CEB which are not optimized in usage. They should be optimized in usage. And if there are excess assets, you can lease it out and get some income. There is loss of transmission in Sri Lanka, which is high compared to the other countries. The reduction should be reduced, loss of transmission. There are street lights which are ill, and that street lights we can control through sensor switches so that there will be less consumption for the country. Some of the CEB properties are at cost, they should be revalued so that the balance sheet will strengthen, and that will help us to get funding from international banks, World Bank, etc. So the excess properties in the CEB should be either leased or sold, and money should be generated to run the CEB at a profitable level. So please give the maximum benefit to the domestic consumer who is finding difficult to pay their bills, especially those which are less than 30%, 30 units people are finding it really difficult. They are at a very low rate and their consumption is low. And some of them have to off their fridges and other things and use it because of the cost. So please give the maximum to the small consumer. Thank you.